This is Lewis, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
You want to get high?
Are you a pothead, fucker?
Oh, man. I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
It's Laura. Let's talk some shit.
Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to Talk Shit Radio, everyone. I am still not sure if we are even broadcasting yet. Still trying to get this fucking system up and running here. Not sure what's going on. Still no audio. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know why this is doing this. I'm not sure what's going on here. We should have audio, but we don't. I'm going to try and see what's going on here. I don't even know if we're up and running again. It doesn't look like it, I'll be honest with you. So, oh, look. Yeah, we are. All right. We do have audio. I apologize. We are up and running. And welcome to Talk Shit Radio, everyone. I appreciate you joining the show. I'm not too sure if everyone can hear me. I don't know if... I don't know. I don't even know if this thing is working. It's a whole new setup, and I'm completely and utterly unhappy with it. So let's see how it goes. Now, I had so much I wanted to talk about, but I got distracted because I couldn't get the show up and running this morning. I had so much problems the other day. As you can see, I was still dealing with these problems. Just trying to get the system back up and running, and it's giving me all sorts of problems here, as you can tell. We're just getting back to a longer show, and so I reset up the system, and I got to tear it down again, obviously, and I'm going to have to redo it. Now, the one main thing is yesterday, the audio, it was working fine, and then all of a sudden, it just went out on me. I'm just going to check again. Yeah, all right. So we are broadcasting. Silent Mish's phone is going off like crazy in the background over there. And it just took me up until now, Mish, to get this thing up and running and working. But the main thing is that we are broadcasting. So here we are. Today is a Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And I posted this morning about, well, let me start sharing the show first of all. Let people know we're back up and running. I shared a story about what's going on with myself here health-wise. I've been talking about it for a little bit. My shoulder and my neck have been giving me a lot of problems lately. Let me just turn this up a bit. Hold on, folks. All right, that should be a little better. Now, my shoulder and my neck were giving me a lot of problems. I wasn't able to move. It was at the point where if I sneezed, I would have fell to the ground and was crying in agonizing pain. It was just horrible, and I dealt with it for quite some time. And finally, I went and seen the doctor. The doctor told me I should go see, a neurologist. So I did. And the neurologist found out that I've got some serious shit going on with 3 of my discs in my neck. They're all broke apart and crunched and smashed, and they're not looking good. And what it looks like to me is almost like when you get stepped on in the neck and somebody slams their boot down on your neck, you know, where I'm going with this. It crushed 3 of the vertebrae in my neck. At least that's my assumption. And it's causing excruciating pain. And, you know, I'm getting constant headaches. It's just a bad deal. It sucks. Really sucks. So come the 29th, I will be scheduled for surgery. I'm going in, and they're going to do like, I don't know, probably about a 5 or a 6-inch incision on my neck. Go in, take out the 3 vertebrae that are damaged, and hold on, I got to turn my headphones up. And then after they take out those 3, that's better. After they take out those 3 vertebrae that are damaged, and this is just the way the doctor explained it to me, they're going to build a cage, some kind of medical whatever cage that they build around where my vertebrae were, and then they fill it with either bone fragments of my own or cadaver bone fragments. And that sounds pretty nasty, but it's the miracle of modern medicine. Then they put this brace around my neck, attach some electrodes to me, and they turn on the juice. And what happens then is that those electrodes, they then stimulate the growth of the new bone in my neck, which, I mean, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds amazing. But it's scary. It's very scary. Let's face it. They're going to take vertebrae out of my neck. You know what I'm saying? So right there, you know, I'm a little nervous about that. I got to be honest with you. It's causing a little bit of an anxiety problem. And, but on the good note of it, it will alleviate my headaches. You know, in about a year, because that's how long it's going to take for me to recover from this. Excuse me. In about a year, it will be completely healed, and I'll have, you know, mobility back in my neck, and I'll be able to do things that I can't do now. Now, one thing is I'm going to continue to try and broadcast the show. Thursday, I go in for surgery. So obviously, Thursday morning, I'll do the best I can to broadcast a show from the hospital, of course, if I can get a Wi-Fi signal. Now, what's that, Silent Mish? No. What do you mean, no? No. What do you mean, no? Oh. Silent Mish is telling me. Well, then you might have to do the show without me, baby. You can make it a short one, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lou just went in. I'll let you know when he's back. No, I mean, seriously, the show's got to go on. I've missed enough already. It would be really, really cool if I can get you to do the show from the hospital for me. My kids will be there, so I'm sure, you know, maybe we can get them on, and who the hell knows, man. We'll just make a fucking spectacle out of it. Pardon my French. The show is marked explicit. We're just going to have some fun with it. What the hell? What do we got to lose, right? Besides my life. Anyway, no, that's my biggest fear, I'll be honest with you. Doctor's telling me, you know, it's not that big of a surgery. You know, I'm in one day, and then I am possibly out the same day if everything goes good in recovery. I know myself. I will definitely do everything I can to go home the same day. I do not like staying in the hospital. The food sucks. I'm not a here. This is Angela's school again, blowing me up. I'm not a back sleeper. So this is going to be really, really rough for me. This is going to be a situation that I've never have to deal with. All right, so we got some people in the chat room, and we're to check it out. Oh, finally got in. Good morning, bro. That is from that Laura. Yes, Laura, welcome to the show. I was I don't know what happened, man. I had all sorts of problems. Getting this son of a bitch up and running this morning. Yesterday, I thought I had all the quirks worked out of it. I guess I didn't. And in reality, all I had to do was restart the system this morning. So, yeah, happy joy. But we are back, and I'm talking right now about how I'm going for surgery and so on and so forth. Now, it's, like I was saying, it's not a really big surgery, so it could be in and out the same day, depending on how my recovery goes that day. We'll see how it goes. Let me just type a message over to John, because he's like, "Are you still down?" We are up and running. See, I can't do two things at once. Yeah, so anyway, and I do want to thank all the well-wishers on the page. I had posted about 11 hours ago. On 10/29, I will be heading to the hospital for surgery. I'm having 3 discs removed from my neck, a cage put in place, and cadaver bone fragments put in place with the hope that they fuse together. This will inhibit my ability to talk shit for a little while. I will do my best to keep the show growing and keep the shit coming. Love you all. Any support will be good support. And, anything, anybody want to get on the air and come hang out with me while I'm incapacitated, then, come on over. I'm not going to be able to do the show the greatest. I'm barely going to be able to talk. So, it would be really, really cool to have some other hosts come over and do the show for me. Now, I am going to talk to Stitch for a little while and see if he'll do the show in the morning, depending on if he can get up this early in the morning, because Stitch has major sleep problems. So if he can't, get to sleep at night, then he's not going to be able to do the show in the morning. But we'll see what we can do. Now, what else we got? Morning, John. How are you? Welcome to the show, my brother. Sorry about that this morning. Still had some audio trouble, and I'm not too sure what it was. Now, a big announcement that I did put up the other day. I don't know if I told everybody, but we are no longer a 30-minute show. I bumped it up to 45 minutes, so we still have 32 minutes left to go on the show, which is a good thing because I got a bunch of shit in the news that I want to talk about. First things first, if I can get this to come up here, let's get these tabs back open where I had them. That one, this one, no. Well, that one looks good. Let's see what it is. That's not it. This is the other one. Okay, so now I got all my stories back up because I had to reboot the system. But so first things first, all right, Back to the Future. Back to the Future Day is October 21st, and that's tomorrow, okay, and it's the day that the characters came back to the future in part 2 in 1989. So we've been joking about it for a couple days now, how, they're getting ready to be here. They're going to be here any day now. And let's see what time. At 12 o'clock, midnight, I guess. That's when the clock, the in-car countdown clock says. So 12 o'clock midnight, they should be, precisely at 4:29 p.m., on October 21st, whatever. Anyway, they're going to be here. So that's the first story I want to talk about. And it's been making headlines, man. It's just been going crazy. There are commercials, bits, all sorts of shit on the internet, just, going crazy. There's places local that are throwing parties. We got one bar in particular. It's on Spring Hill Drive there, and then, without them paying me to give them a plug, I'll go ahead and say it. It's Karma Spirits and Cafe. They're on Spring Hill Drive. They're throwing a little party for the Back to the Future thing tomorrow night. So that should be pretty funny. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of places all over that are going to be throwing a party for that. It's a big deal. Doc Brown's going to be back. So now let's see what we've got over here. Local news a little bit here. And then I've got also a Manhattan 5-alarm blaze at the empty Chelsea apartment building is under control, fire officials say. They were dispatched, firefighters were dispatched to the building on West 17th Street between 7th and 8th Avenue early Tuesday morning. Officials said surrounding residents were evacuated as a precaution. So it looks like they got it under control, and we don't have a major problem going on. Then we've got, let's see, what's this? Drug overdose, killed Manhasset dermatologist. Well, that's because she can write her own damn freaking prescriptions, and she was just munching away on the candy on the pills like they were Pez candy. All right, so I don't know if anybody watches Dancing with the Stars, but I do somewhat. And Bindi Irwin, Steve Irwin's little girl, is all grown up and tearing up Dancing with the Stars. Judges gave her a perfect score. She did the dance from Time of My Life, Dirty Dancing, and she did great. Silent Miss, you heading out? All right. Love you. Bye. Where you heading? Oh, that Laura to work? And then to that Laura? Oh, okay. So you're going to do that and then coming back. Love you. All right, so Bindi did great. She just tore it up, and I saw the performance, and everybody got freaked out, and it was funny because when they were practicing the lift in water like they did in the movie, and except they were in this lake with real murky, stinky water, and they were laughing, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, Mindy makes a comment. She's like, I work in stuff worse than this, and this stinks bad. So, okay, so here's a website that makes me curious. It's called Instant Checkmate. You enter your name and state, and then you brace yourself, and it finds you in camera, positions. That's just another bullshit scam for people to click on and pay for something on Facebook. And I've made posts about that shit before. People don't be duped about that shit. All right, questions remain, and this is coming out of Tampa. Questions remain about mother after discovery of girl's body in freezer. The investigation of Janala Thomas disappearance was the 10th complaint with Child Protective Services against Kishiana Thomas since 2003. This one here, she really needs to be locked up in a freezer and just forgotten about. Turn it off every once in a while just before she's about to freeze to death. Let her warm up and then turn that son of a bitch back on. I really hate to see stories like this because there are some sick bastards, real sick bastards. And this is out of course, Bradenton, Florida. Apparently, she was found dead in the family's freezer during the weekend. Just the documents that DCF have don't paint a pretty picture of the problems inside the family. Bradenton police are saying they found the body inside a freezer in the garage located at the 500 block of 21st Way. Blah, blah, blah. It's at the girl's residence. The girl's mother, 32, has refused to cooperate with the judge